Good morning.
Good morning.
I mean evening, but
I mean, it's not morning. It's the afternoon here, early afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah,
cool.
is it cool? Doesn't feel very cool. Well, it does feel cool because it's winter.
A little bit. So, I guess technically this is a podcast, but
So
uh,
technically about it, it absolutely is.
I guess it's the lowest rent of podcasts in that there is me. Hi, I'm Casey. How's it going? And there is the Can't You 618.
I mean, that automatically makes it so much better because I'm here. At least it should in theory. Hi, I'm Catchy 618. Still technically one half of your CWF Mid Atlantic Tag Team Champion. Technically,
Okay. Did the other guy retire?
no. There's this thing there. Get into that.
Oh, did did beef happen?
No,
Oh,
we'll get into this
I
very
mean,
soon.
it, I don't know about you, but I ain't got a lot to talk about. So, and there's two of us. So, you know,
All right, fine. Let's do it then. So, for those of you that actually keep up with the Ken getting his ass kicked portion of the Discord, there's not been a show in like a month.
yeah, I.
There's a reason for that.
Hmm.
So, the last show, I believe, was supposed to happen on the. Let me check my calendar real quick on when it was supposed to be, and I will come up with this. The last CWF show, the one that everyone actually gets to watch when it goes live on Twitch. Last one was supposed to be the 16th of November.
Hmm.
Uh, that didn't happen. The reason it didn't happen is because like the day before the show, I received a text message from the promoter being like, hey, we're gonna have to cancel the show. We're not gonna really be running anything for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I'll keep you posted if anything changes, but no show tomorrow or anytime soon.
Oh.
So basically the promotion's on a hiatus. The building that it was running out of, they moved all the stuff out. So when they do start off, they got to find it somewhere else. Uh, and yeah, it's gone dormant for a while, but
Hmm.
I'm still champion. This reign still counts.
I mean, yeah,
I never lost, so
that's
I'm still
true.
tag team champion.
Well, you did, but you got it back. So,
Yeah, this reign, I am still tag team champion. I should have took the belt. Nah, I would have brought the belt back anyway. It would have been the right thing to do anyway.
hmm.
So I'm champion. I don't have the physical title, but spiritually, still champion.
Hmm.
And this has left me with needing to fill 2 dates a month because CWF was reliable. 2 shows a month for me at least.
Hmm.
So, but that hasn't been a problem. It's just that I can't really, it's not places that record it and put anywhere. So I can't show anything yet for a while.
Yeah.
But one day maybe we'll get back to that where I actually start posting things regularly again there.
Yeah.
We'll see. And that's that story for why you've not seen anything in there for a while.
That's a sad story. I was wondering, like it's been a few weeks since I've gotten an email about it from Twitch. So,
Yeah, it sucks because kind of came out of nowhere. It came out of absolutely nowhere because I'd just been there like the week before, and there was a down week where there was no show, and I had to go to a wedding for that, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't like them.
hmm.
And because I hadn't wrestled that week to go to a goddamn wedding I didn't really want to go to, I was super stoked to go to the show, and it happened.
Hmm.
And I had this whole thought in my mind of how everything was going to go because I knew the match I was going to have and who was going to be in it. And it was a friend of mine that was going to be it. And I was like, dude, I'm going to make you look so good when it's finally our turn to get in the ring. But it didn't happen. I'm really more sad for him than anyone else. I'm going to make him look awesome.
Hmm.
But hey, Anyway, aside from that, oh yeah, I saw Knives Out this weekend in theaters. Do you know what that is?
I have heard the name.
It's like the murder mystery movie. It's kind of like Clue, but the trailers made it look like Cluish. It had Daniel Craig in it, and damn it, why can't I remember his name now? From Captain America. From Captain America. I can't remember his
Chris
name
Evans.
now. Yes, he's also in it. Pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie. And from what I heard, it did well at the box office too. So that's good because it was a pretty good movie.
Hmm.
Like there wasn't the tension from the movie didn't really come from finding out who did it because the movie actually kind of gives it away early, but it makes up for it and how it handles that. So I would recommend that movie if you're a fan of the genre. Check it out. Also, it's weird hearing Captain America curse again.
Knives Out is an aggressive title for a murder mystery.
It is. Also, if you ever saw Logan Lucky, you'll know that Daniel Craig is capable of doing a Southern fried accent. In this movie, he does a fucking Southern fried accent. I mean, that motherfucker sounds like Foghorn Leghorn. It's tremendous. Great.
Okay.
You don't expect that coming out of James Bond's mouth, but there he goes.
I don't expect James Bond coming out of Daniel Craig's mouth, but that's me.
Yeah. Let's see what else happened other than that. Oh yeah. There was some free shit on PlayStation Network a few weeks ago. So I bought Nio. I believe that's how you say it. If not, it's Nioh.
Neo.
Neo. Well, I bought.
Japanese.
Uh, well, I bought
Japanese.
that. I bought that, and it's pretty good. It's kind of Dark Soulsy, but not really.
I mean, it's made by From, so
Hmm.
it yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
They're like, let's try to make this a bit easier, but I want the feel to stay the same. Well, mission accomplished.
Really?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I think so. Like, it still feels Dark Soulsy, but it's not nearly as punishing or difficult or hard. Like when you die, like there's still like the whole thing where you have to go back and get your soul
Yeah.
to get all your shit back.
Yeah.
And if you don't use like a save point, their excuse for bonfire, uh, everything you cleared like stays the same. All the monsters are dead, stay dead if you don't bonfire up. But if you do bonfire up, all the ways that you open stay open and all that stuff. All the stuff you change stays changed. All the boxes you open stay open. All that stuff. Um, I recommend that too if you never played it. It's like I said, it's less punishing than Dark Souls, so you won't feel like tearing your hair out. But there was like one optional fight that I chose that took me 2 hours, and then I had to leave and watch Knives Out. And the whole time I was there, I was thinking about that one boss fight. Completely optional, by the way. I didn't have to do this.
Image training.
No, I wasn't image training. I was pissed because I gotten close. Like the last time I played it, I got really close, but we had to go, and we ended up missing that movie anyway, and had to go see the later show because I was an asshole.
Hmm.
So when I got home, I beat him on my first try, and I don't know if I was happy or pissed off that it happened that way. I don't know if I preferred playing it for another hour. But yeah, Neo. I'll call it Neo from now on.
Yeah, it's weird to hear it's easier than Dark Souls after. God, it was like, when did that game even come out? Was that like last year?
2017, I think.
Was it? Fucking hell. Because all I can remember is just the constant fucking screeching about difficulty
No.
for like the entire marketing cycle of that game. It's just game journalists going, easy mode, please,
No.
for a long time. So
they're garbage if that's what they're thinking. It's not that hard. It's way
yeah, but you're an
dude.
elite pro gamer, XX Kenshi 618 420 something XX.
Sure I am. Let's go with that.
Super Saiyan 3
Yeah.
Kenshi.
My fucking Super Mario playthroughs have shown this Mega Man 2 how great I am. And I guess Crash Bandicoot as well, because I did not succeed at that either. Really.
Yeah.
Hell, I might let's play that to show it. Why the hell not?
Why not?
And I think that's all I've got. I updated some stuff, but if you follow me, you know that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I got, man. Unless I think of something else in the time you talk.
In the time I talk.
Yeah.
Because this is my time for talking.
Yep.
Yup. Oh, right. Yeah, there is one thing that happened to me.
Is it a good thing?
Well, talking about things that were supposed to happen but didn't. Yeah, I was supposed to have my surgery last week. Supposed to have my surgery last week. So the way the surgery works, because it was a dental surgery, and because I was doing like anesthesia and all that kind of shit, I was told no eating, no drinking, from like the night before. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. I mean, I can just have dinner at like 11 p.m. and it'll be fine, like I usually do. Come the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. That's annoying, but it's fine. I'll go into surgery and then I can have soup, because dental surgery. So I get in 11:30 in the morning, and then I wait. It's a hospital waiting room, so the chairs are the least comfortable thing in existence, like purpose built to be uncomfortable, I have to imagine. And I'm watching all of these people go in one by one, watching daytime television on the TV I can't see because it's on the wall. So listening to daytime television, there was a show about like antiques and shit. That's a thing that happens in daytime TV. There were antiques, and there was actually some interesting like statues. Like it was a pair of Tibetan Buddhist statues that were like really cool, like from the 1940s. So it was before like Tiananmen and shit. Anyway, yeah. So I watched a bunch of that. There was also a news story about an actual jewelry heist, as in like priceless jewels and artifacts and shit got stolen, and had a fun conversation with someone who was there for someone else, about jewelry heists and how they just don't happen because they're incredibly stupid. And then I waited some more, and about 2 p.m. I get called in by the surgeon for a conversation. Not that my appointment was happening, but that, hey, some shit went down in the first surgery of the day, and then all of the other patients except for you are kind of complicated and stuff. Like, one of them had an allergy to basic painkillers and latex, which is a bad thing for surgery. That just makes it really fucking complicated. And she was having all of her teeth out, and that was a thing. So he's like, yeah. Also, you're last on the list. So we'll have someone come out at about 3:30, if it's not happening, so we don't waste any more of your time.
So my guess of 4 hours before anyone tells you anything was great. It was accurate. Cool.
I mean, they stopped doing surgeries at 6, so they would know by then. So 4 p.m. rolls around. I, at this point, have given up on life and am basically falling asleep on the chairs because there is no one else in the waiting room except for me and that other lady who was waiting for someone else. By this point, because literally everyone else had gone already. And then I'm lying face down in the chairs, arm hanging off of the side and just utterly not caring about life or how stupid I look anymore. Then the surgeon comes out and he's like, hey, yeah, we haven't even checked you in properly yet and everything, and we have patients already on the list, so we're not going to get to you today.
Thanks.
Yep. So that was 5 hours of not doing anything at all.
You see, the first time the dude came out, I would have read the tea leaves and be like, yeah, can we do this another time? Because I don't feel like staying here for 6 hours.
Well, I can't do that. If I leave, then that's me bailing on the appointment. So I have to wait for them to say you can fuck off because we're not going to be able to do it. So, my job is technically to just sit in this chair where I'm sitting right here, occasionally talk, and most of the time just write about shit that I usually pay way too much attention to anyway.
That intrigues you, that strikes your fancy.
Yeah. So it usually feels like I'm wasting my days away. I had no idea. Wow, I have not felt that fucking pointless in a long time. Just fucking sitting there doing nothing, listening to fucking idiots talk about nothing. Game shows are shit now as well. Fucking Christ.
Why? Yeah, there's a reason I don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I also have an appreciation for, why there are TVs in waiting rooms now also. Because at one point, the TV automatically turns off if it's not touched for a while, which seems like a bad design for a TV. That's pretty much the point. But it just turned off at 2 p.m. And it's
now what?
The silence of a bunch of people waiting to go into surgery and naturally nervous about it, just stewing in that silence. Yeah, I understand why there is a TV in there now. Yeah. That was an uncomfortable 15 seconds. I did not appreciate it.
Couldn't bring a phone or anything?
I mean, you're not supposed to faff about with your phone in a hospital anyway, but I mean, I did, but what can I do with a phone? I can't see shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I can use it about well enough to text on it, and that's about it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So that was a fun day, but I have my new appointment, which is on the 27th of December, so it's after Christmas. Yay. And for that, I will supposedly be a priority. At this point, they need me to go into surgery because if I don't have my appointment by a certain point, and haven't gotten the procedure done, then the hospital gets fined for fucking me about. So, yeah.
What do you get for it?
Nothing.
Well, who cares what happens to them? You don't get anything. God.
I get what happens to them because it means they have to, like, actually get mine done. It's incentive for them. Yeah, that was... I didn't like that day. That was not a good day. That was a lot of wasted time. That was a lot of rushing to get groceries in because I had nothing because I expected to only be able to eat soup for 2 weeks. So
Believe it or not, what the story you just told me is one of the reasons I don't go to the hospital unless I'm half dead. Because I just don't feel like sitting around for 6 hours. Even if, unless it's emergency room stuff, I'm not going to the hospital for it.
I mean, I'm NHS. You pay for your shit, so they actually have to do stuff to get stuff from you.
Well, I was just trying to empathize with you. It's a rare thing. Kenji 618 does not possess much empathy for others.
Yeah, but you should go to the hospital sometimes. We have an emote that is called, like, Kenshi or something, and it's just an x-ray of a broken bone. So, you should go to the hospital sometimes.
I mean, to be fair, I was, like, doing bench presses at the gym today, and my left shoulder is jacked. I don't know what it is, but it still moves. So we ain't going.
Is that jacked in the good way or the bad way?
Bad way, as in...
Okay. It literally means... Yeah. Okay.
Jacked as in, why am I still lifting this weight? Yeah.
Did I do anything else? Yeah, I played some video games. Moonlighter is okay. It's kind of one of those like Racketeer where you run a shop during the day and then at night you go to fucking dungeons to get stuff to put in your shop and things. It's very simple and really straightforward. But it was fun enough to spend 19 hours. Holy shit. Yeah, it's one of those games where you just play it a lot and don't realize how much time you spent playing it. So, yeah. But it's alright. I frankly think I'm done with it, even though I'm about 80% of the way through the game, but I don't care about the story, so I don't care about finishing it. So...
If you don't care, yeah, I was about to say, if you don't care about the story, then what's the deal? Is the grind that fulfilling?
It was for a while, which is why I spent 19 hours in it, I guess. Because apparently that happened. But it really drops off. So.
I would imagine. Being a racketeering shopkeeper can only be so entertaining.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it gets to a point where you've bought all the upgrades really fucking early because they're not actually priced very well for how much money you'll be getting. So there's not really... but speaking of things that drop off, Just Cause 4. That's dropping off literally, not metaphorically. So, you know, because, like, jumping off of things and wingsuits and shit.
Yeah.
That's a fun game still. It is way simpler than I thought it was the first time I played it. Because apparently what they did in Just Cause 4 that is different from Just Cause 3 is Just Cause 3 had that whole base thing where you have to destroy all of the red objects, basically. And that still technically exists in Just Cause 4, but it's more like, hey, if you see red shit, just fucking smash it just for the sake of it, because it'll give you some points. But it's not like a checklist anymore that you need to destroy all of the red things. It's just that is how you get currency, basically. So it's more akin to, just farming money from monsters, I suppose, would be a good analogy. So because all that stuff's been stripped out, and you don't actually have to do much at the bases except for occasional challenges that pop up, there's not actually that much side stuff to do that is structured. It's really stripped down. So there's like 20 provinces. There is one side mission to, well, not side mission, but like just small mission to unlock a province, and then that's pretty much it. And once you've unlocked enough of those, you can start doing main missions, and then after you've done the main missions, you pretty much finish the game. Like, there's not much actual straight up designed content to it in this one. It's more, they've really leaned into the sandbox of just fuck about and do whatever you want. No one actually cares about the story. Which, I mean, for Just Cause 2, I would have agreed that is a very good direction for them to have taken the series. But I think they did better with Just Cause 3, to be honest. For like, I like having stuff that I can do in a game, and like direction. I appreciate that. And the only reason I stopped playing Just Cause 3 was because the game glitched, and every time I opened my save, it would crash. So,
like, I'll never say, "Hey, take content out of something." So, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating because, like, the content that they left in of those little side missions are actually kind of boring. Because most of the time it relies on the standard humdrum run and gun gameplay. Like, you can snazz it up with doing cool shit, but that's as likely to get you killed as actually let you do cool shit. So, yeah. But you can have like a lightning gun that has an alternate fire that creates a literal fucking storm that will just strike lightning randomly at enemies, which is pretty fucking cool. And there are like tornado turrets that will shoot literal fucking tornadoes, and they will just ride down the street. And that's pretty fucking cool. Like, there is so much cool shit in this game, but they just want you to figure out what to do with it and not actually give you any direction. So, alright, I guess I'll fuck about with that once I've unlocked all the ways I can fuck about with that.
But by the time you unlock all that, isn't the game like over?
Pretty much.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Oh well. Like, Just Cause 4 is making me want to play Just Cause 3 some more. So that's where I am with this at the moment. But, it crashed. So, and my save is busted. So, I can't really.
So all you got is Just Cause 4.
Oh well. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah. Can't think of much else that I've been doing.
Look, man, I think for the two of us, that was pretty good.
It wasn't bad. Did you think of anything else while I was talking, like I said?
I did not. I can't remember. I did nothing last week, especially.
Yeah. Doing nothing can be good though.
Unless you want to hear about my Thanksgiving that didn't happen because I don't care about it.
No, that makes me
Of
sad.
course
Like
not.
turkey. Turkey.
Dude, I hate holidays.
But turkey makes up for it.
Not really. I can get a turkey whenever I want.
Hmm.
Like, don't ever be that guy. Don't people remember one thing. Don't ever let your food choices be cordoned off by holidays or the time of year. If you want a turkey in like the middle of fucking March or something, go buy yourself a turkey. You can do it. Who's stopping you? Nobody.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I like turkey.
Who doesn't? There are people that don't. There are people that don't. Have you ever had turducken? I feel like we've had this
Yeah.
conversation before.
I did have turducken.
It sounds too weird for me.
It was fucking excellent. I loved it. My parents hated it, so we've never had it since, and it makes me so sad.
How much is it? I'm gonna buy you a turducken.
Don't buy me a turducken. I can't cook it.
Okay, what if I go there and I cook it for you? I don't even know how to cook it. It is it the same as a turkey? I wouldn't know.
This plan is kind of falling apart at the seams.
Like bad turkey.
I don't want turkey. I don't have turkey.
Well, I was just saying, don't let your dreams be dreams.
You know what pisses me off? I I'm trying to save some money. You know, because like I have bad spending habits. I
Great
spend
time of
money.
the year. Great time of the year for that.
Yeah, I spend money I don't need to spend. Like that's kind of why I want to save money this month, particularly this month, because I'm gonna have to buy shit anyway, and I know that. So the less money I spent on other frivolous shit is better for me. So I went to the fucking. There are two, uh, like supermarket little places in like my area. They're right next to each other. It's fucking stupid, but one of them is a good one that has good stuff, but is a little expensive, and the other one is a shit one that sells mostly frozen food. It is absolute gutter tier garbage, but their food is cheaper.
Yep.
So I went in and I bought some shitty microwavable frozen cheeseburgers. Oh god, they were awful. Ugh. Like, you ever had burgers from like school dinners? I don't know whether America would have like the same kind of quality, but it's just terrible, terrible meat. It was the same kind of thing. And just the way to prepare them was really stupid. Everything was frozen because, they're frozen. So, like, you have the bun, they have to keep separate. You have to microwave the fucking burger first, then unwrap the cheese, which is a pain in the ass to do when it's frozen in the little fucking plastic slice.
Okay,
And
all the frozen shit I've ever seen as far as burgers go and frozen sliders and whatnot, it's just all together. Just hey, throw the
yeah,
shit in there,
yeah,
get it over with.
that's what I remember. Like that's why I went in because I remember those burgers like where it was all just together. You chuck it in the microwave and you're done. And I remember that, and it was great. Well, it wasn't great, but it was cheap.
It was
And
edible.
yeah, and that's what I was expecting. And so instead, I got this fucking bullshit. You have to unwrap the cheese. You have to slap the burger onto the bun with the cheese and everything. Put it in for another 30 seconds so everything actually defrosts. Um, because God forbid you put the fucking bun and the cheese in the microwave for an extra 30 seconds that it takes to cook the burger. Um, and then it comes out and it's garbage. And I think, oh God, this was not worth the £1 I paid for it. I look at the box. It's £2. It's the same price I would pay for the better quality microwave burgers. Like, I got a shittier product than the cheap, shitty version I was expecting to get for the same money as I would spend for the actually good product. Like, it just made me sad. Like,
Oh. Did you finish them?
yeah, I guess.
That was brave.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure your toilet did not thank you for that decision.
My toilet rarely thanks me.
That's fair.
I don't think it's ever thanked me.
That would be kind of weird if it did.
What an ungrateful shithole.
No, that's not what we do here.
Yeah. So, yeah, it just made me mad. Like, I spent good money on garbage
I mean, that happens a lot to me.
in an effort to save money. I suppose that doesn't speak well of my money saving and, like, frugal spending habits if I don't even look at the fucking prices of the shit I'm buying. But, you know, that's hard for me. Like, that's legitimately hard for me because I can't see shit. So,
Oh
well.
yeah, I got something that might make you laugh. It might make
Alright.
you think I'm an idiot. At the same time. It's gonna make you think I'm an idiot. I can't use a manual can opener.
I can't use an electric can opener, so yeah, it's fine. No judgment.
That's for different reasons. I'm just an idiot that never had to use one, so I don't know how.
No, like I have an electric can opener, and it's the only one I have, so I'm kind of forced to use it. But it's also garbage and doesn't work how it's supposed to. So mm, I need to buy a manual one so I can actually open cans.
So do I. I need to buy an electric one so I can open cans. Because I can't for the life of me figure out how to use this fucking thing. And I got some manwich I need to make because I want it.
What the fuck is a manwich?
Sloppy Joe. It's like hamburger meat with like sauce. It's like you make your own hamburger and you put this sauce on it. And then it's got like peppers and shit in there. It's
So it's
pretty good.
mincemeat.
Yes, basically. That's what you want to call it. I don't know what that is either, but
I mean, it's
sounds appropriate.
meat that has been minced. It's pretty fucking straightforward.
Listen, dude, you didn't know what manwich was, so don't talk down to me like that. I'm an adult.
Let me put this in perspective. There is this substance called mincemeat. It is meat that has been minced. And the purpose of explaining to me what mincemeat was, you told me that you wanted to have a manwich, which is mincemeat on a bun, presumably, because you said it's a sandwich. And to explain to me what mincemeat was, you called it a sloppy Joe.
I forget you're not American, which is really hard to see how I do that because reasons. Listen, dude, I'm just trying to share my world with you. See how I share anything I eat ever again. I'll never do it again. I just get talked down to. Like, Ken, you're an idiot. You didn't say that. Wait, I know you want to. And yes, I may be an idiot.
Not you, just your country for the stupid naming sense of things. Sloppy Joe is a dumb name for anything.
I don't know why it's called that. I never thought.
Especially food. Why would you call food sloppy anything?
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, but you're supposed to make food appealing and shit, not sloppy. Ugh.
Well, I'm sorry that your British sensibilities were affected.
Judging your entire nation.
I mean, that's fair. Everyone else does. That's all I got.
Now I want good cheeseburgers. Now I want a good burger.
From where?
Good burger.
Like the real good burger?
That was a dumb joke that didn't land. Alright, so, fucking, we have other things that we should probably talk about. Patreon, I don't think has come through yet, to be honest. That might be coming through today, so. Also, I couldn't look at it if I wanted to, because that's Zero's domain. What else?
You got a wreck.
Right, recommendations, no. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. Podcast, woo.
Hey, man, we did it, all right? We did it.
Yay. I'm probably going to go to bed after this. Back to bed.
All right.
Get my other 5 hours of sleep. Yeah.
5 hours of sleep seems nice. Sign us out of here, big dog.
Yeah. That was the podcast, I guess. I mean, it's like 40 minutes, so I guess we can call it a full episode. Yeah. So 282, probably the number, something like that, somewhere in that vicinity. If you want to get in contact with me, so through the YouTube channel, through the comments, or through Discord, it's public in the description. Please download Patreon if you feel so inclined, so you can listen to me and Kenshi chat about nothing for 40 minutes.
Hey,
oh wait, you can already do that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Or you could do it because you love us. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Shower me with gifts.
Supplement Kenshi's wrestling money. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to buy new shorts.
Again?
I don't need to. I like the variety.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, they're comfortable and easy to wear. Anyway, so, any chance we can change your wrestling name to Youngster Joey?
No, but if I
It's
ever
already
meet
a
someone,
Pokemon character.
if I ever get someone named Joey and he's young, that's just gonna be his name. I'm gonna make it happen. If I ever meet someone named Joey who's super young.
You're just gonna start calling him Youngster Joey in your wrestling
Yes.
promos.
Oh no, I'm just gonna call him that in general, like all the time, and it's gonna catch on because stupid shit like that happens all the time in wrestling.
Yeah. So bye everybody. Stuff.
Bye guys.
Oh, yeah.